Und willkommen zurück zu Star Trek Resurgence. Jetzt wird es auf jeden Fall ein bisschen knifflig. Durch den Wächter des Tikon-Imperiums, Portal 6-3, haben wir herausgefunden, dass es bei uns wohl einen Maulwurf gibt, der tikonianische Technologie an Bord geschmuggelt hat, um eine Ortung zu blockieren. Wir sind jetzt im Maschinenraum und versuchen gerade herauszufinden, wo das Gerät ist und nach Möglichkeit, wer es da platziert hat. Finden wir es einmal gemeinsam raus. Schnallt euch an und viel Spaß.
There's a lot of noise in here. I should scan the device putting out the most radiation to filter it out.
Okay, einmal am Warpkern.
That's better. Most other radiation sources in here are well contained. There's definitely tetrametric radiation nearby. But even with the gain boosted, it's getting drowned out by other sources of radiation in here.
Okay, da ist irgendwas. Dann gucken wir mal. Hier, irgendwas an der Leitung. Ich glaube, dafür müssen wir hier einmal ums Eck. Rennen kann ich hier nicht.
A little bit of harmless radiation leakage here, but enough to mask the tetrametric pulses. Easy enough to cancel out. There's still something drowning out the tetrametric radiation. I need to find it so I could filter it out as well.
Dann suchen wir erstmal weiter. Dann vielleicht auf der anderen Seite. Okay, da haben wir fast irgendwas in der Jeffreys-Röhre. Das ist aber ein kleiner, süßer Maschinenraum.
Jeffrey's tubes thump harmonics from all over the ship. I'll filter that out. There we go. I'm getting a clear tetrametric signal now.
Haben wir? Wo denn genau? Folgen wir doch dem Indikator. Also das heißt, hier. Nicht hier? Hier. Irgendwo hier oben. Nicht hier rein, sondern hier vielleicht. Hier nicht, hier nicht, hier nicht. Da, irgendwas an der Konsole vielleicht? Nee. Okay, also wenn die das einmal filtern können, dann vielleicht irgendwo da unten. Das heißt, mein Rekorder wird auf jeden Fall gleich anspringen. Aber vielleicht finden wir hier ja was. Oh, ja. Da. Da, ich sehe schon Kristalle unter dem Tisch hier.
Found it.
Excuse me, do you belong here? Commander Rydek. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was you.
Paul. Calloway,
Paul
right?
Calloway,
Yes,
okay.
You know, it means a lot that you remembered. What, are you doing back here? I don't mean to pry, but first officers don't usually go digging around engineering compartments.
I was looking for you.
Under the console?
Dropped my tricorder. But I do need your help. Have you seen anyone else in here recently that might seem out of the ordinary? Maybe someone who doesn't work in engineering.
Außer mir natürlich.
Not that I can think of, but I can ask around. I'm here almost all the time, but maybe someone else noticed something?
Ja, aber sei diskret.
That would be great. Just be discreet about it. I don't want anyone to be alarmed.
Discretion is my specialty.
Hoffentlich.
Oh, I'll leave you alone already. Oh, come to think of it, that Hotari woman was down here earlier with Dr. Duval finishing the last of the bioscans.
Tylis?
That would be out of the ordinary, right?
Thank you.
Okay. Ist sie eine der Verdächtigen? Okay, Paul Calloway also. Dann ist auf jeden Fall der Sicherheitsoffizier, der mit Diaz auf der Außenmission ist, jemand anderes. Dann. Und ich dachte schon, wir hätten den humorvollen Calloway verloren.
Maybe Tylis saw something.
Wenn nicht sie selber das sogar war. Dann suchen wir sie mal auf.
Tylis, can I speak to you for a moment?
Of course. Is something wrong?
There's something happening. I may need your help. This is important.
How can I help?
When you were in engineering with Dr. Duval, did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Or anyone?
Not particularly. Why?
I found this, hidden in a compartment down there.
That's Taconian technology. Does that mean there's a scion on board? But Dr. Duval bioscanned everyone. Every deck, every crew member, I've seen the logs. She couldn't have been more thorough.
Someone evaded detection and planted that device.
Which would mean they've been with us this whole time. Watching, listening.
All the more reason why we have to find them.
It could be anyone.
That includes both of us.
You want me to get scanned? Better to know for sure, right? I'll admit, I was around the scions as much as anybody.
Ja, ich hoffe, du verstehst das.
I would feel more comfortable if you did.
I understand.
Clear.
Now it's your turn.
Sure.
Clear.
Don't sound so surprised.
You spend plenty of time with the scions as well. You never know.
Let's get to it.
Besser ist
Search
besser.
starts in engineering. Whoever planted the device most likely did it within the last few hours. So I'll start by running a scan, tracking everyone who came through engineering over the last day, in reverse order.
This could take forever to sort through the number of people that were in engineering.
Filtering for outliers. People who don't work in engineering.
That helps.
Cross-referencing this list with everyone who's traveled to Hotari.
Now this is manageable.
Aber trotzdem noch zu viel.
I'll filter out the duplicates. Let's see who's left. No, this can't be right.
Bitte nicht.
What?
Of the people that went to Hotari and visited engineering, it could only have been Captain Solano.
According to this, he was here while you went down to Delphi Ardu 4. Which would have been the perfect opportunity. And no one would question him. He's the captain.
He fits the profile for the kind of people the Takan want to bioform. People with authority that can lead to them gaining more control.
Like Galvin? The Queen?
The captain of a Federation starship. What happened when Dr. Duval bioscanned Captain Solano?
That's just it. She never did.
How is that possible?
Something more urgent would always come up. There was nothing she could do. But performing a bioscan is the only way to be absolutely sure.
That's not going to be easy. First thing I need to do is get this device to Portal.
Be careful. And good luck.
I'll need it.
Okay. Haben wir schon mal
I
einen
found the
Hauptverdächtigen.
device.
Interference is gone. I have located Galvin's ship more precisely. He's in the Usonia system.
So then it worked.
This whole region was one of the most sacred for the ancient Takan. What many consider the birthplace of our civilization. See these comets and planetoids in the outer orbits? Based on their current trajectory, that's Galvin's destination. And legend tells us it's the location of what was once our largest arsenal. Not that we needed it in the late stages of the Empire, but it was there as a precaution nonetheless.
We have to somehow intercept him. How long till he arrives?
Oh, he's much too far ahead of us. We'll never arrive before he does. If Galvin and the other Scions secure the arsenal, they will become extremely dangerous. My people had such power at the height of the Empire. The Takan were as gods, keeping absolute control over countless worlds. I must speak with them directly. However, the presence of this device is worrying. It's highly likely it was placed here by a Scion, hidden among your crew, and it is unlikely this interference device was the Scion saboteur's only trap. If we reach Galvin and the saboteur cripples your ship, we will be at their mercy. Even my powers will not be able to protect us. Do you know who it is? They may well do more damage if left alone. Time is not on your side.
I don't know for sure. We're still investigating.
And we're losing valuable time. Bioforming was so rare in the time of the Empire that I am not able to detect if it has taken place. Whoever you suspect, proof is something you will have to provide on your own.
I'll have it. Once I've bioscanned the person I suspect. I just need to visit Dr. Duval.
Okay.
That's quite the claim.
Das würde
Told
einiges
me we're
erklären.
worried about him. But I never imagined this was what was wrong.
I wouldn't be asking you if there was any other possibility.
That would explain why Solano has been too busy for a bioscan lately.
As the ship's doctor, you have the authority to declare him unfit to serve.
Well, if you're right, this is the worst case scenario. Challenging your own captain is a tall order. Are you sure you're prepared for this? If you fail, that's it. The end of your career. Maybe your life.
I don't know if I would be on my own. But with your support, I'm sure we can do it.
Well, that smooth talking may come in handy. I'm in. But we can't pull this off with just the two of us. I technically have the authority to make Solano undergo a scan, but in reality, he can and will refuse to do it. We need at least another member of the senior staff to support your claim. Or this could all blow up in our faces. You better think long and hard about who you can trust.
Ja. Okay, mir würde jetzt eine Person einfallen. Oder zwei, zumindest.
Down to one reactor. Thought we'd be stopped dead. At least stuck at impulse power.
The Takan enhancements must be able to brute force limited bursts of warp output.
Yeah, but they won't get to wherever they were headed at this rate. They're just limping along now.
So where does that put us?
Maybe I can answer that.
Okay, ab zur Konsole. Wie komme ich da hin? So nicht. Muss ich einmal außen rum? Ja. So, okay, dann finden wir doch mal heraus.
I got the ship's heading.
They've changed course. Drastically.
Looks like they're headed here. Usonia system. They might stop there.
Can we use the Zeldi's comms to signal your fleet?
Comm systems are locked.
Grab hold!
Ein weiterer Warpsprung.
The inertial dampeners can barely keep up. If they keep forcing this ship to make these short warp jumps, they're going to tear it apart.
Zeldi is still made by Alydian hands, despite all this Takan corruption. It will hold.
Then we just gotta stay safe until Starfleet can find us.
Also sitzen wir jetzt nur die Zeit ab.
Your people. Is there somewhere you go when you die?
Life after death? No. On my homeworld, some people think they can cheat death in a way by joining with the Trill symbiont. But that's not a life to me.
What about you? Is there another plane of existence for you? With every passing battle, as I get older, I think about it more.
I believe there's an afterlife.
You do?
Yeah.
Then you should understand this. My people have a special journey. When Alydians die, we rejoin our comrades, family, and ancestors.
On the parade grounds of Cirella?
That is just one part of it, but yes. Death is not the end for us. So, even if some part of Itasca remains, by letting the Takan use her body, at best we are delaying the inevitable next step for her. At worst, we are leaving her as a prisoner in her own mind. You want to save the transformed. So do I.
Now that I've seen it happen, does it make me a hypocrite to say he has a point? What if we can't get them back? We can't leave them like that, right?
I think Itasca would want to be released. To think of what she could be going through right now.
I know it's awful to think about, but if they're still alive, we can still try to help them. We lose that option once they're dead.
I had a sister, a twin. It's very rare among the Trill.
You never told me that.
She was one of the youngest hosts to ever join with the symbiont. A sentient creature that lives in our body. It's considered a great honor. The symbiont can bring centuries of knowledge and wisdom to the host. But sometimes, the symbiont personality suppresses the host entirely. My sister was the closest person in the world to me. I knew she would be different after joining. But she drew more and more distant. The room we shared growing up was foreign to the both of us. And eventually she, or whoever she'd become, cut me out entirely. So I left for Starfleet and swore I'd never go back. I couldn't stand the thought of seeing her. Someone who looked like my sister. Sounded like her. But wasn't.
So, losing Miranda like this, it opened an old wound.
Never really closed up in the first place.
You remind me of Itasca.
I do?
Bonds are not made by what runs through your veins, but the blood you spilled together. Itasca was my family in that way. I want you to know there is nothing I won't sacrifice to win this fight. But if we're lucky enough to survive, I'd be honored if you'd count me as one of your tribe. As Itasca was.
Even a couple of engineers like us?
You are many things.
I don't need to wait that long. We've bled together. No one else will know what we've been through. That makes us a tribe. Right here.
I'll take that.
They not cease this madness.
What is this
Okay,
place?
sind die jetzt
Is
angekommen?
that the Veskar?
Another one of yours?
Not anymore. They've corrupted it, just like the Zeldi.
Now there are 2 ships. Did this just get better or worse?
It certainly doesn't bode well for the crew of the Veskar. So many lives stolen.
We're really at the heart of this fight now. We just gotta figure out what we're gonna do about it.
This doesn't look like the Aphelion. What are they doing here?
You don't think they're just meeting their buddies?
Maybe, but then why are their buddies here?
Prepare for transfer.
The storm! It's back! What happened?
Hold on. Scanning. Tetrametric radiation is dropping. The Zeldi's dropped to minimal power levels.
It's running off just the one warp core now.
That means...
They've sent the Cartabula to that other ship.
Also war das jetzt nur ein Transportschiff gewesen.
Something wrong, Captain?
No, nothing's wrong. In fact, I was just going to call for you. I'm needed down in engineering. The bridge is yours.
Okay, also suchen wir uns Verbündete. Bevor wir als einen aufsuchen, gucken wir mal, wie wir zu denen stehen. Westbrook. Nichts Neues. Irmot. Petrosian. Aber Westbrook war halt am längsten da, ne? Oh. Versuchen wir es mit Westbrook.
Commander Westbrook, a word, please.
I'm busy here, so let's make it quick. What's this about?
The captain may have been compromised. I have reason to believe he's been bioformed, and is now actively working against us.
Come on. You can't be serious.
Someone is sabotaging the mission. They planted a Taconian device in engineering. Captain Solano was in engineering while we were on Delphi Ardu 4, and he purposely evaded Dr. Duval's bioscan.
That's ridiculous. I just spoke with him a few minutes ago. He was as normal as ever. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
I cannot stress this enough. Our lives are at risk. The mission is in jeopardy. I'm not making this up.
And I suppose you have proof?
I'm working on that.
Of course you are. You've rarely put your trust in me before. Which, ironically, only makes your story more believable. You're clearly not looking for whoever is most likely to go along with you. If you go through with this, and you're right about Solano, you'll be the new captain of the Resolute.
I hoped I would be captain someday. But I didn't want it to happen like this.
I'll have your back. But you damn well better be right.
Okay. Er ist noch nicht zurück.
It's now or never.
Okay. Showtime.
Captain Solano.
Commander Rydek, we need to talk about... Doctor? What brings you to the bridge?
Just a bit of housekeeping. You owe me a bioscan, Captain.
I don't have time for that right now.
It will only take a moment. I can't put this off any longer.
You can and you will.
Okay, warum so aggressiv?
All you'll find is that I'm quite reasonably under stress given the circumstances, and you aren't making it better. I'll find you in sickbay when I'm good and ready. Or, if you're gonna stand in the way of the mission, I can find you in the brig instead.
It's merely protocol, Captain. All officers that touch alien soil have to be bioscanned.
I know the protocol. It's not more important than chasing down these Draconian marauders.
The crew looks to you for guidance, Captain. It may seem like a nuisance, but it would set the right example.
What is this?
We need you to comply with the scan, Captain.
That's enough. Drop this. All of you. I'm giving you a direct order, Commander Rydek. Stand down and go back to your post. Now. Do not make me tell you again. I've been a starship captain since before you were in the academy.
This is for your own good, Captain.
Okay.
This is for your own good as well. Security to the bridge. Arrest Commander Rydek. Take her to the brig.
On what charge?
Conspiring with the enemy and mutiny.
Captain, please reconsider.
I've given my order.
This is not Captain Solano. He's been bioformed. He's a scion.
You're out of your mind.
Commander Rydek has proof.
He sabotaged our efforts to track Galvin with this. He
Ja, was
planted
sagst
it
du
in
jetzt?
engineering while we were down on Delphi Ardu-4.
Lies! Perpetrated by the only Takan in our midst, Portal 6-3. He's actively trying to divide us from within.
Captain Solano has refused to be bioscanned because he knows it will reveal he's a scion.
Take her to the brig, or I'll do it myself. Oh!
Von allen Seiten. Oh, habe ich ja mehr Unterstützer als gedachte.
Wait! Stand down! That's an order!
What is the meaning of this? Everyone hold until we get answers. This cannot happen on the bridge of a Federation starship.
I can prove I'm right if you just give me a chance. If I'm wrong, then I will face the consequences.
If you're wrong, there's no coming back from this.
I'm going to
Das ist
settle
etwas,
this
womit
once
ich
and
leben
for all.
kann. Und? Ich hasse warten. Okay, das war das ein Smirk. Ja komm, spuck schon raus.
Commander Rydek was right.
Halleluja.
Solano has been compromised. He's been bioformed into a Takan.
As the Chief Medical Officer of the USS Resolute, I am relieving Captain Zachary Solano of command.
Take him to the brig.
Gut. Hat mich
I
mein
don't
Gefühl
know
nicht
what to
getäuscht.
say. I'm stunned.
We all are.
Well, there's no going back now. You are, rightfully, the captain of the Resolute. And I'm with you from here on out. I need you to know that.
Right now, more than anything, I need to know I can count on your support.
Absolutely. You have my word.
We have to come together to make this work.
Whatever you need me to do.
Und warum sind die jetzt angepisst? Weil ich die nicht gefragt habe? Okay, Spießruten laufen mal anders.
Set course for the Usonia system. Maximum warp. It's time to face Galvin.
Yes, Commander. Sorry. Captain.
Das fühlt sich
On your
nicht
command.
richtig an.
Do it.
Aber so kommen wir dem allen wenigstens einen Schritt näher. Eieiei. Okay, mal schauen, was sonst auf uns zukommt. Und klar, werden wir sofort angegriffen.
We're taking fire!
Red alert! All hands to battle stations. Shield status.
Set to maximum, but with the algorithms compromised, they may not do much.
Captain, that other Alydian ship is here.
The Zeldi?
Na super, 2 gegen 1 auch noch.
We're outnumbered.
Captain, your orders.
Komm, erstmal Ausweichmanöver. 4 können wir sowieso nicht gegen die ausrichten.
Aye, Captain.
Zeig erst mal, wie wendig unser Schiff ist.
Veskar's warp engines are powering up.
Our warp engines are offline.
That must have been their goal. They didn't want us to chase the Veskar.
According to my readings, they also took the Cartabula with them.
They're not breaking off. We have to destroy the Zeldi before it destroys us.
With Diaz and Edsalar still over there?
They'll need to evacuate.
Okay.
Come on.
I almost have it.
They gotta know we're here. Hurry! You got it?
Got it.
Ja,
Diaz to Resolute.
We read you, Diaz.
This is Ermot. It's good to hear your voice. Is Edsalar... is she with you? Everyone wants to know.
She's right here. She can tell you herself.
I'm not dead yet.
Very good, Petty Officer.
Can you get us out of here?
I can't transport you out while the Zeldi's shields are up. Our phaser fire won't even get through. Is there another way off that ship?
We'll find a way.
Whatever you do, you'll have to be quick about it, because we can't give you much more time. We can't evade the Zeldi forever.
Understood. Diaz out. We're gonna have to
Okay.
get out of here the old-fashioned way.
aber das Problem ist, im Render kann man
Alydian
das orten,
ships
ne?
have no escape pods.
We can leave out that cargo bay we transported to before. But then there's the vacuum of space to contend with.
Those freight containers. Maybe we could use those to make an escape pod?
Is that even possible?
We're gonna make it possible. Unless you have a better idea.
Let's go.
Ich liebe ja den Optimismus
Polarize
von
the hull
Ingenieuren,
plate.
ne?
That should allow us to take a few more hits. Enemy phaser impact dissipated.
Heading, Captain?
Komm, Attack Pattern Beta.
Attack pattern Beta 3. Circle around that asteroid and come back firing.
Aye, Captain.
Macht, glaube ich, mehr Sinn, als hier direkt drauf zuzusteuern.
Zeldy, in range.
Fire!
Zeldy's shields down to 82%.
We're doing
82
damage, but
nur.
they're hitting us right back. We'll run out of hull before we penetrate their shields.
Perhaps I can be of assistance. I can modify your impulse engines to amplify their meager output and avoid more of their attacks. But I will need full access to your propulsion systems.
That goes against dozens of Starfleet regulations.
It's not a security risk if the alternative is destruction.
Ja, da gebe ich
To
dir
me, it's
recht.
simple. You can take this beating and hope you can weather it. Or will you put your trust in me? I've left everything behind for you. The least you can do is put your faith in me.
Du hast mir vertraut, also vertraue ich dir.
Commander Ermot, give Portal access to the propulsion systems. You're going to have the ship in your hands. Don't let me down.
This will take a moment.
Bitte lass mich diese Entscheidung nicht bereuen. Ui. Das war schnell. Okay, das verschafft uns auf jeden Fall ein bisschen mehr Zeit.
Your ship has let up its fire.
That gives us some time.
All right. One of these freight containers should do the trick.
Be quick.
We need one big enough for all of us to fit inside. Something we can make airtight.
Der hier vielleicht?
Not enough room for the big guy.
Damn it. Not this one.
Der auch nicht.
No way this'll hold up in a vacuum. Here we go, here we go. This'll work.
Okay, das sieht doch gut aus. Und wie wollt ihr den
That's
jetzt
great,
umbauen?
but it's not airtight yet.
No problem. We'll just seal it up.
This container is extremely heavy. Even with the containment field open, it won't leave the bay quickly.
I'll find something to accelerate our exit.
Gut, dann schweißen wir das mal zu. So, hier. Auch diese schnellen Perspektivenwechsel, ich liebe es.
I cannot keep this up for long.
Their phaser banks are recharging. Now's our window. We have to strike back.
I agree.
Their next barrage could be our last. Better make this count.
Target their weapon systems. Take the teeth out of their bite.
That could make them
Finde
run.
ich gut.
Just like the Veskar, we'd lose Diaz and Etzelar again. Hit their engines. We've already lost the Veskar.
We need to protect ourselves first.
Ja, komm, wir müssen die irgendwie
Target their
Zeit
propulsion
verschaffen.
systems. I don't want them going anywhere.
Targeting their engines.
Whoa. We gotta move it now.
These will give us the push we need.
Those are explosives.
We'll ride the blast right out of here. All set.
I'll set the containment field to deactivate, and then run back. We can detonate by remote.
We'll need to seal the doors from inside the container once we do.
Before all the air sucks out of the cargo bay.
Wieso habe ich das Gefühl, dass wir nur zu zweit hier verschwinden?
Just a few more moments.
Hurry!
doing in there?
Oh Gott.
Please, help me.
No. The Takan get what they deserve.
Don't leave me to die.
I don't know. Can we really leave her?
Ja, komm.
Look at her, she's not a threat. It's now or never.
This ship can't fly. Sidron set it to self-destruct. Please, Amenta.
Oh,
It's not her.
no. I know it's not.
Carter, we have to seal the doors.
Na gut,
Don't
na
leave
gut.
me.
Get this lifeboat off the ship before Sidron blows it all to hell.
Okay, das tut weh, aber
We're going.
Hetzelar to Resolute.
I have the away team.
Go ahead.
We're about to exit.
We see the cargo bay containment field is deactivated.
Get that tractor beam ready. And you should know, the Zeldy is set to self-destruct.
If we do enough damage to the Zeldy first, it'll prevent the self-destruct sequence from completing.
We can't wait any longer. We have to fire.
Captain, they're almost out of there.
We need to act fast.
Prepare all torpedo banks.
Aye, Captain. Locked on and ready to fire.
und los.
Fire!
Done.
Ready?
Und los geht's.
Detonate.
Und schon sind wir endlich vom Schiff runter. Ich glaube, das ist gut, dass wir uns so entschieden haben. Also haben wir uns ein bisschen mehr Zeit verschafft. Ich habe das ungute Gefühl, wir wären sonst draufgegangen.
Tractor beams locked on.
Sehr
We
schön.
have them. They'll be pulled into the docking bay shortly.
There's something else. I tracked a transporter signal to the planetoid moments before the Zeldy detonated.
Ja, Miranda bestimmt.
Sidron.
Oder Sidron? Oder beide?
There's a Takan structure there. It's the reason they were here. It's the reason we are here. Now.
I have to see it for myself. We'll go there together.
I had assumed as much.
Is this the Takan arsenal Galvin was after?
Legend says this region once held the sacred mysteries of the Takan Empire. Our greatest treasure. Our most fearsome technology.
I want a full security detail. Westbrook, Bridrosian, you're with me. Mr. Ermont, you have the con.
Wait. You're not the first officer anymore. The captain is supposed to stay with the ship. I'm surprised Lieutenant Bedrosian didn't raise that first.
I thought Captain Rydek knew what she was doing.
Der Captain entscheidet.
That's the protocol. But it's also a captain's prerogative to break that protocol.
I suppose it is.
We'll deal with the first officer vacancy when we return. Until then, Mr. Ermont?
Yes, Captain.
Any sign of Sidron?
Not that I can see.
High alert, everyone. The enemy could be anywhere. Follow my lead.
So, und bevor wir uns auf den Weg machen, Sidron zu finden, machen wir für heute erstmal Schluss. Immerhin haben wir doch so einiges verdauen. Wir haben den Maulwurf entlarvt, haben die Brückencrew vor die Wahl gestellt, haben ein Schiff zerstört, aber dafür unsere Außencrew, die für missgegangen ist, wieder zurück. Heile vor allem. Und wir bewegen uns so langsam auf die Zielgeraden zu. Was für eine Technologie ist denn so grauenvoll, wovor sich selbst der Wächter fürchtet? Finden wir es gemeinsam heraus in der nächsten Folge. Wenn euch dieses Video gefallen hat, lasst gerne ein Like da, kommentiert auch gerne und falls ihr noch kein Abo dagelassen habt, auch gerne ein Abo. Spread the word und wir sehen uns ab in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dahin, schönen Tag noch und ciao, ciao.